Good morning, y'all, and welcome to Beadin' Crazy Custom Creations. I'm Miss Francis. I'm sorry I've been a little tardy with the videos. I was hoping that my cousin Jeannie would be here this week, and we would do some videos together, but it's looking like she won't be here till next week. So I need to get some videos done. So I have some stuff already colored. I'm gonna cure it with Let's Resin Fast Cure. I also need to say thank you to Miss Wanda from Wanda's Blessed Creations. Let me get you down and I'll show you what she got me. Here's my paperwork. Let's see, where's the tape? I won her giveaway for her hitting 2,000 subscribers. And this is what she sent me. It is, I think that may be upside down, maybe. It's a dragon's eye. She knows I love dragons. Thank you, Miss Wanda. I love it. It's beautiful. I can't wait to do it because it's so colorful. So I will be doing that. I don't know that I will show it to you after it's done. Because I probably won't do it on my video because it takes a little bit of time to get these done. And I like to, I like to work on them in the evening while I'm watching TV or, I got so many done now that I've got to really start looking at getting them framed because some of them need to go back with Miss Jeannie because that's why I've done them. I've done some gnomes for her and the Grinch and some others. So I need to get them framed so she can take them back home. My little note said, enjoy your gift. Congratulations on your win. I love you from Wanda's Blessed Creations. Thank you, Miss Wanda. I love it. I love it. I can't wait to do it. So, here's what we're doing today. Now, just so you know, I had this little statue and I made my own mold out of it. Here's the statue that we're going to do today. Hear no evil, speak no evil, see no evil. I've done that mold. I molded it from this statue. So that's colored with, I colored it with intense, Let's Resin Intense Green, Let's Resin Intense Blue, and Let's Resin Chameleon Powder Magenta. And here's the mold. And since I had to cut the side a little bit to get it out, I have to put something around it to hold this together. So we're going to pour that in black today. Here it is all colored and ready to go. We're going to pour that. Right now my resin is on the little resin on this little plate heating up. And what else are we pouring? We are pouring this dragon I got from Mr. Allen and Miss Jeannie. Now I really tried to do like fire and ice dragons. So there's that. We're going to pour that in black also. So we're going to do that today. Then I have the others I got from Miss Jeannie that I went ahead and colored. We're going to do the dragon's eye and the egg. We're going to do, I think this one is the sea dragon. This is for somebody. It's somebody. Yeah. And here's the other dragon. These are all done in, well, now, some of these are done in some mixed colors. And I can't really tell you how. I just mix the colors together to try and get the color that I wanted. What I used in this one was, in the red side, the reddish colored side, was some Roxy Epoxy mica powder that they sent me. I used some red, some orange, and some bronze. And then from Intense, Let's Resin Intense powders, I use the maple. And I put maple in there in various places. The other side is Roxy Epoxy Electric Blue. And then Let's Resin Chameleon Powder Blue. And then I used some Intense Blue from Let's Resin in the little creases. And so all of these colors, with the exception of the red color, is a mixture that I made up from Roxy Epoxy colors. Now, I have them here. I did try and look them up on Amazon. I'm not real sure you can find it. But I used Flag Red. I didn't use that blue. I didn't use that blue. I didn't use that one either. I used Electric Blue. It's a mixture in there. I used Apricot with that one. Orange Mica with that one. And a little bit of bronze mica with that one. And then the Intense maple color. So, and that's a mixture of this that was left over. So, you just mix up the colors. I mean, it's not quite the color I wanted. Because when I looked them up, you know, on the Fire and Ice, they're kind of like darker blues with lighter blues, and the other was red with kind of like orange and yellow flames. That's kind of hard to do with mica powders, so I did what I could with it. So all of these we're going to pour in black, because they're all mostly chameleon powders. Some are micas, but I think the black will make it stand out more. So that's what we're doing. Like I said, I got my epoxy over here warming up. There's not much A in that. Let me put that other bottle of A on there and get it warmed up. Because otherwise it's not gonna... Okay. So I'm gonna get off of here. Of course, I'm gonna get me a drink from my amazing dragon cup that Miss Stacy made me with my sweet tea. All right, I'll come back when I get my epoxy mixed. All right, I have my epoxy mixed up. I'm about to add some Let's Resin black mica powder to it. And I think I've really been overdoing it, adding this powder. I'm going to try just one little scoop, because I think it's pretty, I think it will be just as black as I need it to be with me just adding a little scoop to it. We'll see. Let's get the black mixed in. I am going to have to mix up some more, but I think what I will do is pause you and go upstairs and get some regular Let's Resin and bring it down and mix it. Or I guess I can do J Diction. But I'm going to have to warm it because it's been sitting down here, and I can guarantee you it's going to be nice and cold. My Let's Resin is upstairs, so in my small bedroom, so I'm pretty sure it's not as cold as the stuff that's down here. But we'll see, because I still got the little 3 dragon mold to pour. I'm going to pour these, even though I got some that are a little deeper than I think you're supposed to put in that. I'm going to put it in there and see what happens. Hopefully they won't flash cure. If they do, well, then I'll know next time not to put them in there. They're not as deep as this other mold, and so I think I'll be okay. Let me scrape this and get all the color off of it. Make sure I got all this color pigment mixed in. I should have, and I may pour it in a smaller cup to pour it, because I think that'll be an easier way for me to control it. Forgot to get me a paper towel. No, I didn't want 2. I only want 1, just to put the stick on. Alright, let me find a smaller cup. Oh, there's some over there. Hold on a second. Alright, I'm going to put another paper towel on that, because I'm going to set that on my scale, and I don't want it getting messy. Alright, here we go. Pour some in this little cup, fill it up, and then stop it from dripping on the big one. Alright, I need some eyeglasses. I got my new eyeglasses, but really don't want to wear them here. Well, because I have a habit of getting epoxy on them, and I don't want to ruin my new glasses. Alright, let's go ahead and pour this egg first. Alright, I don't want to overfill it. Not really. Because I don't want it dripping out all over my tray there. Pour these dragons. Y'all know I love dragons, so get out in that point. May have to push it over there. Alright, let me get some more. Put it in there. Just don't want it dripping all over the place. Alright. I hope this works out the way I want it to. Yeah, actually everything should be level. According to the leveling board. And that's what these are sitting on. Slow down. Need to slow down so I don't over pour it. I don't want it all in my tray here. I see some people that, as there's all full of stuff, I try to keep mine clean. I wished I had my machine I ordered, my vacuum machine, but I haven't gotten mine yet. So I'm hoping soon. Alright. So I really want to pour this head first. I have a feeling there's some horns down in there, and I kind of want to pour it and squidgy it or something. Let me wipe that off. I don't know how I got it down the side, but I did. Let's see here. He's pretty stuck, but kind of want to squidgy it some. This is, I believe that one's the sea dragon. I think the little fins are going to be what's going to be really hard to pour. But I have to manage to do it. Okay. Yeah. And get it poured and then use one of my little tools and just see if I can clean it, because I don't want to leave a big mess. Kind of want it to be in there though, in all the little points. Sorry, I'm not talking, I'm trying to concentrate here. Make sure I get all these little points filled in. Make sure his feet are filled. I'll clean it up here in a minute. Let it sit for a few minutes. I think I've made this one before. Seem like it. Alright, let me get some more resin here. I don't have a lot left, but should have enough hopefully to finish that. And maybe pour some more, pour some starting in the other mold that I'm pouring. Because maybe it was a different one I poured. I don't know. It seemed like I poured this one before for my cousin. Seemed like I did. Yeah, I'm gonna have some cleanup to do. Because I'm trying to make sure all my fins are poured. Get that little tool. Trying to make sure I don't have any bubbles in there and it's all the way in the fin there. In the nose. I noticed there's a bubble there. I have to get something to cover my stuff up down here. Okay. Let me see. Wipe that off. Alright, so I'm going to take the black that I have left. Move these out of the way so you can see what I'm doing. I'm just going to move this over or start pouring it in here for the time being. Because I need to use it up. Pretty sure I don't have enough. I know there's not much left in that one. Oops, don't want to drip that everywhere. know how much more that will take. I'm going to put the others here as soon as I get the bubbles out of them, and then I'll mix some more up for this one, because I need to make sure the base is level on that. So I would really like to put it on the leveling board before I pour the rest of it. So I will pause you, mix up some more. I'm going to use fast cured Lutz resin now because that's what I poured in it. So I'll mix up some more and we'll finish pouring that one. Now let's get these others. Like I said, let's get them all cleaned off. Make sure everything's got good stuff in it. It's a bubble. Let's see. Okay. Now let's hit this. I don't know if I want to hit it with the alcohol or hit it with the heat. I think I want to hit it with the heat gun on low real quick. Yeah, I have a feeling I'm going to have some. Probably still going to have some air bubbles. Like I said, I ordered one of those vacuum machines. I can't wait for it to get here. Sure, it will take 9 minutes to get my bubbles out since everything's so cold down here. That one's got quite a bit of bubbles in it. All right. All right. Now I'm gonna pause you. I'm gonna put this in the machine. I'm going to mix up some more for that one, and then we'll be back. Okay, I just mixed up, I don't know how many ounces that is. Can't read it. 200 mil is what it looks like. Hoping that's enough to finish filling it, but I don't know for sure. Put my black Lutz Resin Mica powder in there. And get it mixed up. I hope I can demold this one easily. Easier than it came out the last time, I hope. Because it was pretty rough getting it out of there. And the next one I'm going to do, well, the next one I will do when my cousin gets here. I have a dragon, that statue that I had got, that is a fence hanger, and it's huge. And I made a mold out of it, but right now it's still in the mold. And I want to let it stay in the mold and cure, make sure it's good and cured before I pull it out. So I'm going to wait till my cousin gets here, because it may take two of us to get it out of the mold. And my objective is to get it out of the mold without breaking the statue. So we'll see. We'll see. I hope this is enough. I have a feeling it's not going to be. But we're going to see. And this resin was, even though I heated it, it was real, got a lot of micro bubbles in it. A lot. So I'm hoping by letting it sit on that little heat mat for a little bit, they'll all start popping. But here we go. I'm going to finish, hopefully finish this one. It needs to come up. I think I'm not sure, but I want to make sure I got plenty in there, even if I have some over pour. And sorry, I know you can probably hear that machine running behind me. I don't know, mine, I think my tray's, well, I think when I got it, the tray's a little warped. Because every time I go to use it, I have a hard time getting the lid to set on there correctly, which makes it so it just keeps running. It doesn't shut off like it's supposed to. So, I don't know what's going on there. Pretty sure I don't have enough for this, but I did. Seems like every time I pour this one anymore, I get major bubbles in the horn. But I'm going to go ahead and pour some in there, in the head first. And, darn it, try and keep it from dripping everywhere. Okay. We are going to squeegee this horn a little bit. Maybe even take my tool and stick it down in there and make sure the bubbles come up. Guess I got the horse's nose there too. And I know I've poured these before and never had a problem with the horn till recently. And I checked and there's nothing down in the horn, so it's just bubbles. And the nose looks like it's got some bubbles in it too. Alright, well, it's one of those little, this is just one of those little micro brushes with the tip off of it. And I'm going to stick it down in there and make sure I don't, make sure the bubbles come up. Plus I want to get the nose a little bit too. They're so cheap, I just reuse them for that after I've used them for powders. let's see. And you know, I tried something the other day and it worked out pretty good. Of course, I used 3 colors, so I don't know how this will work. I did it quite by accident. I spilled some Chameleon powder in something, and then it made a mess. So I'm going to put something, a couple somethings in it, so it's just not plain black. But I gotta find the somethings I want to put in there. Where's my jar at? I don't want to go with those gemstones. I wanted some shaved ice and may sprinkle some Chameleon powder in there too. Alright, let's use this spoon. And we're going to sprinkle some shaved ice in there. And then I'll sprinkle another color on top. And then I'm going to swirl it in, just like I did on the... It turned out just purely by accident. I poured a letter for the little neighbor, and I'm like, oh, she wanted it teal, and I poured it in white, and it's like, oh my God, I gotta do something. So I went to sprinkle the teal in there, and the powder went everywhere. It just went horribly wrong. I'm not going to do the sprinkling this time. I'll use a little spoon, and then I'll swirl it in, because I don't want to do like I did last time. Except for I need to tap it. Alright. And then we're going to take one of these little things here, and we're going to swirl that color in. I just want to see what happens. I mean, it was an accident last time, and it worked. So, I'm just going to swirl it down in there and see what happens. Try and get it down, all the way down in the head there. Never know, it might turn out pretty cool. That letter did. It was an accident. I screwed it up pretty good, but her letter came out looking good. And I'm like, I bet I couldn't do that again. So let's finish filling it up before this stuff sets. It's getting pretty thick. Hopefully there's enough in there to fill it up the rest of the way, but may not be. Yeah, I may have to mix up some more. Whoa, okay, don't pour it all over. Just trying to make sure I get all I can get out of here. Alright, so I'm gonna either have to mix some more up, which I may just mix a little bit of clear up and pour it in there. And I don't want to get rid of my swirling stick yet, because I might want to swirl it again if I just mix up a little clear and pour it in there. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, I got some teal everywhere, darn it. I'm gonna have to get me some more teal powder, because that's the same one I spilt the last time. Alright, I'll be back when this stuff is ready. I'm going to just mix up a little bit of clear and throw it in. Finish filling this mold up, swirl it, and I'll see y'all when everything's ready. Bye for now. Alright, I'm back. And had some mishap here in the tray. And I got some overpour, which I thought my deburring tool was down here, but let's get everything unmolded here. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely have to have my tool. There's that one. I'd have to hit his little things with some gold. I thought I got enough gold down in there, but evidently not. So let's lay him there. There's the dragon's eye. That turned out pretty cool. Looks a little lopsided, but hey. Alright, this one's... Ouch. Always manage to cut myself on that sharp stuff. Always. Don't know why, but I do. Loose. Okay. There's some down there too that it's not going to pick off. Some of it will just pick off because it's pretty thin. Wow. Let me see. I don't have my deburring tool down here. I don't want to break it. That's pretty hard. Wow. Do you like the way they turned out? There's some overpour right there. It's more gold than I mean, it's supposed to be like a red, but it didn't really turn out red. I'm going to have to find me a true red, because so far I haven't found a true red. This one's got some definite over pour. Okay. Get it out of my tray. I don't like leaving my tray all dirty for the next piece I put in. Okay. Try not to break it. These pieces here are pretty thin towards the end. What the hell is that? Yeah, he's got a lot of over pour. I get it cleaned up. That would be the sea dragon. Okay, now comes the big one here, which I know that I really had a little bit. Ooh, get something and clean that off. Had a little bit of a rough time getting those out the first time, so let's see how the mold turned out. Sticky. Still sticky. Sorry. I'm really hoping that that one's finished. Let's see. This one kind of, it's pretty hard, but I usually, every time I take this one out, I always end up cutting myself on this. The mold's kind of sticky, but of course the unicorn seems to be okay. It's just the mold is sticky. Well, maybe not. Yeah, I think maybe I better leave him in there a little bit longer. Yep, he is sticky on the bottom. I'm just going to leave it set. I'll do that the next time. I don't know about that one. That one's a deeper mold and it should be done. But I don't want to start peeling it out of there and then find out it ain't done. Alright. First thing first, take the rubber band off. And hopefully it's done. But I can't see. Yeah. It seems to be a little sticky around the top also. Shouldn't be, but it is. Can't tell. Yeah, I think I'm gonna leave that set a little longer, maybe till morning. I just don't wanna. Yeah, we'll put this back around it and leave it set till morning. Sorry guys, I'll leave it set till morning. I don't want to risk taking it out of there. It's a deep mold and it should be done, but we'll wait till morning. I'll see you in the morning. Alright, let's see if this is set up enough now to take it out. Seemed a little soft earlier and I didn't want to take a chance. It may be a little difficult to get out. I don't know. Get it all pull loose as much as I can. If I have to, I'll spray some alcohol down in there. I don't want to have to, but I might have to. If I can get my fingers in there, I should be able to hopefully wiggle it loose. Didn't think it'd be that hard to get out. It was the first time, I know, but I didn't think it'd be that hard this time to get out. Come on. I know you're loose. Come on. Alright, I'm going to have to fight with it. I'll be back when I get it out. Boy, I really had to fight to get that one out. It wasn't the blue or the green one that was stuck. It was the little magenta one on her wing that was stuck. And it looks like I might have broke off the end of the wing trying to get it out of there, but that's what it turned out to be. Either that or wings like that, I'm not sure. Nope, it's the wing. It might still be stuck in the mold here. I hope not, but it could be. That's weird because I don't see it. I don't see no piece stuck in there. I see where the wing is. And it's not stuck in there, so only thing I can think of is it didn't. Nope, I don't. I'm trying to peel it open so I can look down in there. Huh? Yeah, looks like the epoxy just didn't get down in where the wing is, the full wing. But there it is. I left my gold pins. I'll see if I got a gold pin down here. I'm gonna gold it up some. It's silver. I don't want silver. I don't know if there's any gold left in that or not. That one feels like it's empty. This one may not be. Okay. Well, I thought I got enough gold down in there. In their horns, but I guess I didn't. Let's just carry it down on their face too, right there. Well, let me zoom you in a little bit so you can see what I'm doing. Actually, what I'm doing is just painting the face here and painting the horns. This one doesn't. Probably should have went up there and got my less resin chrome pens. But there was more in that. There we go. Much better. Much better. Get the little horns. Yeah, 'cause see, I had all this. I did all that in gold also. Down inside the mold as much as I could see to get it down in there. Might have been easier to just do it in color and then do the gold part later. I don't really know what happened to the wing there. Yeah, most of that was pretty gold. Yeah, I'm gonna try this again when I get after I get my vacuum pot, because I really need something to make sure I get the bubbles out of there, because there's some air bubble holes here. Okay, so here's that one. That one, I think I did that one in, well, it's got green in there. I don't think I meant for it to be green. It was just hard to see down in there where you were putting the color. Just trying to get its horns and all its little stuff there. Get it highlighted. I don't remember doing that in green, because when I did them all in gold, yep, definitely got some air bubbles going there. Just trying to highlight it. As much as I can. Make it come out somewhat. They all had gold anyway. Sure can't draw very good. Trying not to make a mess. It's cute though. Just wished it didn't. Wish the wing would have poured correctly. I'm just gonna have to make sure next time when I had the pot that I don't have any air in there, so that I can not have air everywhere. This wing over here looks the same. It actually doesn't have points on it either. Huh, that's weird. I know it's not stuck in there, so it didn't go down in there. Maybe I shouldn't have put the rubber band on until after I made sure it went down inside those wings. That's what I'm thinking. Oh well, live and learn. Now I know. Gotta make sure. Plus, like I said, I'm not gonna do it again till I have my vacuum machine, because that way I can make sure there is no bubbles in it. I'm thinking a clear one would have been pretty cool too. Just in clear and just highlighted. There's a little arrow on his tail. There's a little arrow on that one's tail too. Okay, let's do the rest of his horns here. Didn't mean to do that. Made a mess back there. Was just trying to highlight his wing. Alright, let's get that little tail done. Do a little gold in their eyes. Can't see his. Although I do like that intense blue and the intense green. Even the magenta one, of course, you can't see the eye on that one because his hands are covering the eye. They're really cute. I just wish the wings would have came out all the way, but like I said, I'll try it again. Let's get their toenails there. And these aren't kind of, I don't know where the other one, that's the other one's right there. Alrighty. I'll get out with some alcohol. One of those sounds empty. Alright. Now what do you think? I think they turned out really cute. So I'll take a picture of that and all my others. Here they are after I highlighted them and trimmed them up. All the overpour. Here's the sea dragon. There's the other little dragon. A lot of his horns had air bubbles. Here's my frying ice. And my little eye. I think he needs a little black in the eye there somewhere. I don't know that. I don't know how that. I did have my acrylic pen down here somewhere. I don't know that I can do it, but we can try. Let's try and do something with the eye here. Just trying to darken it in a little bit around the eye. It's kind of hard to see. Guess I could have put my new glasses on. I just didn't want to wear them down there around epoxy. Alright. Oh, there you go. Looks more like a dragon's eye. Needs to dry first. Kind of cool. Alright, we still have one more thing here. I want to see if this unicorn I think I started pulling it out of there too soon. It's all be all messed up now because it was still soft. So when I was trying to pull the head out, so I have a feeling it's gonna be messed up. But I don't know for sure until I get it out of there. Yeah, I think the horn's messed up too. Because I think I tried to take it out too soon. Usually it doesn't take it very long to get done because it's pretty deep mold. But for some reason I seem to be... Let's put some alcohol down in there and release it. Yep, of course the horn's soft. Oh well. There you go. It did turn out kind of cool. Kind of sparkly. Just gotta... It don't matter. I think what I did was I had alcohol down in there, so the horn might get hardened up later. My next project is for the winner of the 200 subscriber giveaway. Nope. I got some projects for her for the winter. So that'll be the next project I work on. I'm going to try and work on it tomorrow. I'm trying to come up with a sea idea for her because she likes nautical stuff. Sea stuff, so I'm going to see what I can come up with for her. You've already seen Mr. Allen's. His is the wolf that I did in the previous video. So I have some stuff in mind because I have like some really pretty abalone shells. So I'm going to try and do some sort of seascape. Look at my little turtle. See my little turtle? That's cute. Alright guys, let me get my shout outs done and then we'll see you on the next video. Oh, by the way, let me zoom you out. Everybody is loving my t-shirts. So, I got lots of them, so I have to make sure everybody sees my t-shirt. Okay, here's my t-shirt for there. And this one I've already ruined, so if anybody knows how you can get epoxy out of the shirt, let me know, because I'd like to get it out of my shirt. Okay, shout outs. I gotta get my other list here too, because I'll forget some people, and I think I have some other people in that I haven't gotten written down yet. Darn it. Alright. Wanda's Blessed Creations. Thank you, Miss Wanda. I love the dragon's eye. Can't wait to do it. Stacy _ the Crafty Cat. Cabbage Patch Soap. Res C. Liz. India Brady Art. Art by me, Andrew Walker. Billy Holman Creations. Cosmic Carol Creations. Sam I Am Resin Crafts, Paranormal Girl, Mini Scenes GB, Loose Screws Crafts, Cynthia's Crafts and More, Marvelous Artsy, Resin Nut, Toonpish Crafts, and Beck's Crafts. I'll get the others written down by the end of next video so I can get the shout outs done to them. I do have some more subscribers that have their own channels, which I have subscribed to, so I have to get their names written down and added to my list. And I did go on Amazon. I'll show you when I get it. I got some other red that says it's a true red. So we're going to see, because I really wanted this to be red. And it's really looking gold. So I really want a true red so I can try it again. But bye for now, and I'll see you on the next video. Like and subscribe. See you later.